to the Drunk Rasslin Lounge. You're cooling out tonight with your impeccable host, J.M. McCaffrey. And, as always, the designated podcaster, Jonesy. Jonesy, what's up?
What's up, man?
Brother, we are in the middle of this epic run.
Oh, man.
The birth of the NWO, the birth of the modern wrestling era.
That's for sure.
I don't know if it is, actually. I feel like it's dipped enough.
It probably has.
Like there's a new era.
Like modern,
the modern
like
wrestling.
04 or 05, you know.
For
That's
sure.
a good run, though, man. Like it was a.
This was the birth of my era. This was the birth of the Attitude Era. The birth of the Monday Night Wars. This is where it all started.
That's for sure, man.
I'm having a blast with this, man, because like I've never watched, and I've mentioned it before, I'm sure, but I've never watched these Nitros.
No.
You know, I've seen the big moments.
I have, and this is what got me to tune to TNT.
Yeah.
Like I said, and, you know, a lot of people also.
Yep.
But this is what got us to tune into it.
Yep.
And this is what started me saying, well, what's happening on the other channel?
Yeah.
You know?
Yep.
That whole thing started right here.
Yeah. You know, I don't think I've ever watched a Nitro from start to finish, to be honest with you. Because I was always channel flip. You know, like I don't think there was ever a time where I was like, Nitro, no channel flipping.
And that's what I said last time. Like, we're never going to have that again.
Right.
It was awesome.
Right.
It was so cool.
Right.
I mean, it was a pain in the ass, sure. But you take that for granted now. Like,
I mean, I don't know if
we wouldn't have thought about that then.
Yeah, I mean, I don't even.
Awesome.
We didn't think about it. I never even thought it was a pain in the ass then. Like, I never remember. Like, I never wished they were on separate nights. You know what I mean? I was never like I think you just feel a magic. You know, like you feel that. Like that was part of it. I was never ever like, oh man, I wish Raw was on Tuesday so I could watch both shows. It was just like, no, wrestling. Monday night is wrestling, back and forth.
We get to go wherever we want.
Right.
Like this shit gets sucky, we're going to the other one.
Yeah.
You know, and you felt at the time it would last forever.
Yeah.
Like, and it definitely did.
You felt at the time it did last forever.
Yeah, it did.
Of course, there were all those shitty years at the end where like Russo and Ferrara took over, and then they like did the reboot, and
WCW.
Russo and Bischoff tried to run together.
Boy, babe.
It died. Nitro died a long, slow death.
It was painful. Slow and painful. Faux show.
But let's get into it, guys, because tonight we are watching WCW Monday Nitro from June 10th, 1996. So we are on the network. Go ahead and pull it up if you want to watch along with us. If not, hopefully me and Justin, being drunk idiots, will keep you. Being 20-year expert veterans will keep you guys entertained as we watch. So we are going to give you a countdown to start now. Hopefully you've got it pulled up if you're going to watch along with us. And we are going to start it in 3... Hold on. 3, 2, 1, and play.
Play!
Can you play?
Where's Vader?
Goodness gracious. I don't ever remember. Vader was never on it.
He was too.
He was.
For the first, 4 of them.
And you were mad about it.
And he wasn't even in the company.
You were mad about it.
It's time to get rocking, folks.
Well, of course, it's Monday Nitro.
Live on TNT, man.
What else?
Yes. David Pinzer's in the ring. Tony Schiavone and Larry Zbyszko, the living legend.
Dude. Zbyszko is like the most... I don't know if I've ever seen a Zbyszko match that didn't happen on WCW World Tour, the video game. Like, I think those are the only times I've ever seen an actual Larry Zbyszko match.
I feel like there was shots here and there over the run of Nitro where they're like, "Hey, we're gonna get Zbyszko in the ring," and you know he'd go out there and do something, and it'd be like a king match. You know?
I guess I miss those because I don't think I've ever, like I said, I don't think I've ever seen a Larry Zbyszko match.
Another Florida guy. How about that?
Was he a Florida guy?
Yeah, I think
I know he was a Chicago guy because he married.
That kid back there.
He married.
No shirt on.
Why does that kid have a shirt on?
Hey, kid, wave at that camera.
I was gonna say, what was that dude creeping? I guess that's his dad, right?
Yeah.
Like, have you ever seen more of a '90s dad than right there? Look at him. He's got like the little pencil mustache. He's got his
Why
red.
are they handing out red Solo cups at an arena show?
That's what else do you want your beer to come in?
Yeah.
He paid $7. He paid $7 for warm Bud Heavy in the red Solo cup.
You can get whatever you want out of this keg for $10 all night. This one keg.
Was it just?
Well, that seems like a good deal.
It's a big wooden barrel. It's just the collectings. It's just the collectings. They go through every night. Yeah, they go through the garbage every night.
Awesome.
Dump just all the old beer back into the barrel.
Here's the end of Nitro last week. Razor just flips the toothpick at Stinger. Stinger slaps the shit out of him.
Dude, slapped him.
Yeah.
It's beautiful.
Well,
here we go. And then the cops come in.
Yeah. Doug Dillon.
Well, were they even telling Sting what was going on? Like, does Sting even know what's going on at this point?
I'm not sure.
Yeah.
Like the stories we've heard since, like I would, if somebody said Sting didn't know what was going on, I'd believe it.
Just believe it, yeah.
He cut a promo, so he might have known, but you know.
But he showed up for that promo, like, what's going on here?
Yeah.
Oh yeah, Stinger.
I just wrestled.
Meh.
He's Wario.
He's Wario.
Half of Harlem Heat, Booker T. Best half. The better half.
Better half. Ow!
Man.
See, I feel
good
like
stuff, dude. Booker T.
Booker T. I love Booker T. But I definitely feel like Booker T just got better and better.
Oh,
you know, like he was so. I mean, that seems, obviously you get better as you get more experience.
Well,
like his body got better. Like, I feel like his body looks weird here.
Here's the thing. Booker T was an old rookie.
That's true.
Because of, the life he led,
Yep.
when he was younger. So he broke in later.
Okay.
But you look at him here, this is when he starts getting great.
I was going to say, we're not too far removed from his singles run here, right?
No, I think that's where we're going, and we got, hell, Scott Steiner right here. How many times have these guys been in the ring together? But this is going to be excellent because Booker's he's butting into a superstar.
True.
And he's great here. Like he's
well, I mean both these guys.
Great.
True. Okay, he's good, but he also had a name for himself here. I mean, Harlem Heat was a pretty big tag team. You know what I mean? Yeah,
huge in WCW.
I mean, they were with Sherry Martel for a while.
Look how young he is, man. Wow. And they started.
He's a young, spry, 38-year-old. He's been wrestling for 3 years. He's only 38.
Yeah. Big and athletic. What a great.
He's been wrestling for 3 years. Been out of the pin too.
Yep.
Way to go, Booker. That sounded way more like derogatory than I meant. I was just trying to be funny. I like Booker T.
Yeah. Great. Everything's big. Everything's big.
His legs are 2 times longer than his body, right?
For sure. He's
30% leg.
No, he's 6'5", and his torso is like 27 inches tall.
Right.
It's all legs and arms with Booker T.
For sure. And chest.
Yeah.
Biggest pecs in the business.
Yeah, they're big.
Well, I mean, not bigger than Mark Henry's, but you know what I'm saying.
Yeah. Or Scott Steiner's, probably.
I don't know. They're about the same size as Scott Steiner's.
Yeah.
Just because he's 7 inches taller than Scott Steiner.
Scott Steiner worked a lot harder on those, though. Air quotes.
What are you saying?
Air quotes.
You saying he took a lot of water pills or what?
Oh man, you gotta grow a molt like that to get pecs like that, brother. And sorry, Booker couldn't grow that mullet. He tried. He might have tried. I don't know.
So, Booker T and Scott Steiner, like, wrestled each other on every level until they got to the WWE, right? Well, until Booker got to the WWE.
Mm-hmm.
Like, these guys had to wrestle. Like, okay. Minimum.
1,000 times.
Yes.
Maybe.
And I was gonna say, like, right off the bat, I feel like this match is better than it should be. Like this match is going. I mean, this is a good match. I'm kind of interested in this match.
Well, hell yeah.
Scott Steiner.
Show right here.
Scott Steiner was like the opposite of Booker T. Like, Scott Steiner cared here. Like, Scott Steiner was the star of the Steiner brothers.
Yeah.
Right? He looked good. He had the better body. He did the Frankensteiner.
He was more athletic of them.
Yep.
Yeah.
And you felt like there were just big things for Scott Steiner coming. And not that there weren't, you know what I mean? Not that there weren't.
Yeah.
But, like, as Scott Steiner progressed and got older and became Big Papa Pump and split up the Steiner brothers and stuff, he got worse. And I don't know if he stopped caring or stopped trying, or I don't know much about Scott Steiner, if he had drug problems or whatever, but I feel like he regressed, where Booker T was, like, constantly getting better and better, you know?
Yeah. So I think with Steiner, it was he became a superstar.
Okay.
And he'd never done that.
Right.
And he was more charismatic than he'd ever been.
Yep.
So that was a progression.
Okay.
But he still thought, well, I can just throw guys on their head.
Man.
And that's fine. Because he did that his entire career.
Right.
That was not like a new thing.
Right.
Like, he always threw dudes on their heads.
Yeah, for sure.
And, you know, somebody should have rung the bell on that a long time ago. Just to say, hey, might not be safe. He's safe for guys who are good. Probably not safe for anybody else.
For anybody else? That's fair.
Yeah. Nick Patrick's as big as Booker T.
You kidding me?
No, what
Nick Patrick's 7'3".
Yeah. Yeah.
Nick Patrick's taller than the Undertaker.
He is. True story. Nick Patrick! What's going on here?
I don't know. What you having?
I don't know.
What are you drinking on, Jonesy? There's beer in there.
Yeah, I'm having a beer.
Great.
Burr. These guys...
I'll continue to drink
these guys are killing it,
whiskey.
man.
They really are, man. This match is good.
It's great. Great
This
match.
this is one of the better matches I've ever seen Scott Steiner have.
For sure. Singles match. And this is around the time that Steiner's doing more single stuff.
Yep.
For sure. And Booker. Booker hasn't been doing much singles.
Well, neither of these guys are terribly far removed from, splitting up the tag.
No, I'm
from
not
splitting
even
up
sure,
the tag
I'm not
team.
even sure. Well, no, we watched last week the Steiner brothers wrestled Luger and Sting. So
Yeah.
I'm not sure that Stevie Ray wasn't even hurt right now. And
Yeah.
that's why we got this. But and this might have also been one of those one-offs where you get a. But usually, if you
Look at
get
that high,
it was
high
awesome.
kick.
It was
Booker flattens him.
wicked. This is, if you're going to see these two tag teams face off, you
Right.
have the partners in the corners.
Yep.
And this is just a singles match.
Yeah.
And it's great.
Yep.
Because if nobody saw it at this point with Booker T, that he's going to be something,
Yeah.
they're wrong.
For sure. But I don't know, man, because
That might be hindsight.
Obviously, they're wrong. Maybe it's hindsight. I don't think it's hindsight. I wonder if it's not the business, because Stevie Ray is the one they switched to the NWO.
Yep.
Right. I don't know if there was a plan behind that, if there was a coin toss, or if Booker T was getting over, so they were like, well, let's what if Stevie Ray joins the and then they feud or whatever. I don't know anything behind that. It seems to me like Stevie Ray was the bigger guy, And, you know, you tend to expect the bigger guy to be the bigger star.
Yeah.
You know, just in wrestling, you know what I mean? Like,
Yeah.
like that's a wrestling thing.
Yeah.
So, I don't know.
Steiner hit that double underhook power bomb, and that was not the finish. He hit that overhead belly to belly, and that was the finish.
Yep.
Pep
Now we're getting
Boys.
Pep Boys. The Pep Boys replay of the night. Power pin combination. Oh,
Yes! Kevin Green
more-
and Mongo!
they're practicing. They got that tackle dummy in the ring.
Yeah, they do. Oh.
Oh, it's Ric Flair and Anderson.
For...
Goodness.
Woo!
Come
Oh.
Yeah, baby!
Yeah, baby!
Scott Norton took 2 choke slams last week! How is it gonna be? Dude,
Dead!
did nobody ever tell Jimmy Hart that it was the 90s?
No.
Like, hey, Jimmy.
Nobody told him it was the
Hey, Jimmy.
2000s or the 2010s or the 2020s either.
Like, hey, Jimmy, you know it's not 83 anymore, right? Somebody should have. Feel like
That's
he's
right, Mean Gene.
feel like he's Olaf. I'm gonna tell him. Somebody's got to tell him.
Yeah.
Is that the first Frozen
Nice
reference?
Frozen callback. I couldn't figure out if I... Oh, Deborah McMichael.
Ooh.
I couldn't... Oof.
Was she? Why is Why is Deborah there? You okay?
You went... Oof.
Hell, why is Mean Gene? I mean, I'm not listening to this promo. Why is Mean Gene like, Scott Steiner,
Hey, beat
you
it,
just had a
nerd.
big match.
Yeah.
Oh, Deborah McMichaels. Hey, get out of here, Scott Steiner.
beat it.
Deborah, what do you have to say?
No,
Well, my
Mean Gene.
husband's just
Kevin
training
Green's
so
a
hard.
Great athlete, and I know Mr. Anderson and Ric Flair, they're great too at their professions, but I'm worried that Steven might go a little crazy. Oh. Because Steven's crazy. Mongo.
They might hurt somebody.
Yeah.
So she's worried that Mongo
Might.
McMichaels is going to hurt somebody.
But he might. We don't know, Jaron. Mean Gene doesn't know.
Mean Gene doesn't know anything. Hogan was telling him for years. Well, you know, Mean Gene.
know, Mean Gene.
The answer was
No,
always
no,
no.
he didn't know.
The answer
Oh,
was
I don't
always
know.
no.
I don't know. Man. It's good stuff. She looks young.
She looks
Different.
younger. Deborah McMichaels, you only look like you're about 38 and a half here.
Oh, boy.
Like, how? Like,
Her mall bangs, though.
dude.
Is that why you went?
She
Is that
looks.
why you went?
Hey, why did that
You
switch?
tell me.
Why did that switch from me going oof to me going like I feel like you changed the
Well,
connotation.
I forgot
there.
the word. I forgot the noise. Sorry.
Well, I feel like you changed the connotation. there.
Oh, well, I didn't mean to. Jim Powers.
Here comes Jim Powers.
I told you. Gumbo McMichael. Somebody said WCW.
Okay, this kid say WC. I still want to know what the front
Jim
says.
Powers, dude. Tore up.
Why does he look like Stevie Richards on steroids?
He does look like Stevie Richards. 100%.
DDP.
DP.
Bow, 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 bow. Self high five.
Oh,
Hey,
still coming out with the cigar.
I was gonna say
No
he's
Diamond Doll though.
he's another one that's only a few. He's not long removed from his like run up to being a you know the people's champ, the star.
The
DDP.
difference is he's 47 years old here. So
So he's almost as old as Deborah.
yeah, that's what it is.
Dude, did Deborah
Jim Powers is.
did Deborah not look like a soccer mom trying to fit in? Like, oh, I want those bangs. My daughter has the bangs. I need the bangs.
Yeah, she did.
Well. All right, here we go.
Jim Powers. Jim fucking Powers, dude. The other young stallion.
Well, I was going to say, dude, how did he not... I mean, obviously the answer is because he sucks. But why didn't he get a bigger run? Like, I feel like they tried to give him runs. Exactly. Right?
He didn't get a singles run over there.
No, he didn't get a...
So did he only get hired by WCW because he was in WWE?
I mean, isn't that why almost everybody got hired by WCW? No, DDP got hired because he lived down the street from Eric Bischoff.
Hey...
Although he had also...
Not taking anything away. DDP's great.
I love DDP. I'm a huge DDP fan.
He's so good.
I do his yoga. I was always a fan of him when he wrestled.
He's a good wrestler.
I called it the night he debuted as Undertaker's stalker.
He's so good.
He is. Well, he's so character-y. Mm-hmm. Like he. He's good. I mean, he's so character-y that like he carries through. It almost doesn't matter if he has, and I'm not saying this to disparage the way he works, but it almost doesn't matter if he has a good match or a bad match because he is 100% sold out on everything that's happening.
Yeah.
I say as
he believes in everything.
Yeah, you know, like and he's sloppy, which almost which adds to it. You know what I mean? Like
but that's good there.
Yeah,
that's good as a heel. Is this kind of heel he is? He's a big fucker. Like so, this whole deal where he's in with Jim Powers, who's enormous,
right?
But look at him tearing him down. Stomping on his fingers, kicking him in the chest. Yeah. Excuse me.
But he's not. He's not refined. No. You know what I mean? Yeah. Like he's not.
And at this point in time, like immediately he has to turn face.
Yeah.
Because people are into this.
Mm-hmm.
He's got a great head of hair though too.
Dude. And he never changed it, man. He's another one.
This is what you get, guys.
Dude. But it also I mean it's not a it's one of those like 80s haircuts that kind of carried over into the 90s. You know what I mean? It's not like it's not a mullet. It's not like it's not quite stylish, but then it's also not stylish. Right, I don't know. It's kind of a well. I guess he's got the like he really wants it to be the Kurt Cobain haircut, right?
Yeah, I think he does. It's too curly.
Yeah.
Just straighten that shit.
Like he is 100% that dude that like tries to be cool. Like he keeps up with what's cool, but he's also almost a little too old for it to be cool. I don't know. I love DDP. I don't want to. I don't want to.
He's not too old for nothing.
Nah, never will be. He's not too old for whatever he's doing now.
Oh!
Diamond Cutter.
Killed him.
Is that it?
He's dead.
It's gotta be over. Bang!
Let's go.
That's it. Jim Powers jobbed out. Awesome.
Did Jim Powers ever lose a match before this?
Sure. Did he ever win a match before this?
No, I'm pretty sure that's his first loss.
Here's your ring. Oh, that's the what was that? That was the Lord of the Ring ring. What was that ring? He had that championship ring he won. Oh gosh.
The Lord of the Ring ring? Like the one ring that ruled them all?
Yeah, I think it was called I think it was what was it? It was the Battle Bowl ring. It was the Battle Bowl ring.
That's better.
Right?
Watch Hey,
there's Public Enemy.
Great tag team deal.
Public Enemy?
Yeah.
Mark.
Best maneuver I've ever seen. What a maneuver!
What a maneuver! Right through the table.
Kevin Sullivan.
Kevin Sullivan.
This is the promo. Jimmy took his glasses off when we died.
I think he died. He went to sleep. Hopefully he went to sleep.
Man, he needed it.
Why did he have I just don't understand why Kevin Sullivan... There it is. What? What, brother? I just don't understand why Kevin Sullivan had... Like, why does he need a... Oh, whoa. Why does he need a manager? It's like... I mean, he cut all his own promos. Jimmy Hart, man.
Narcolepsy, dude.
Jimmy Hart was about the most useless... Like Jimmy Hart... He just managed everybody. Every heel except the Horseman, Jimmy Hart managed. And then, like... I mean, only sometimes did he ever cut promos. You know, like, he was with guys who cut promos a lot. Like, what was he there for? Just to be there.
Yeah.
Just because...
To provide the megaphone when they needed the match.
Because Hogan was like, hey, brother, find something for my assistant to do.
Yep. I need this guy with me.
I need this guy with me. He might as well manage all the heels.
Every single one of them. All of them. Yeah.
All right, so they team up to take down the Dungeon of Doom, and the Horsemen teamed up to take down Hogan. That's what was going on here, right? Except Benoit and
Sullivan hate each other.
Well, Benoit and Pillman didn't get along with Sullivan.
Conan?
Yeah. You not recognize Conan?
Yeah!
There's the TNT kids
again. They're in order this time.
Hey, where'd Dad go? No. Dad left.
Turn around, guys.
Turn around.
Idiots.
Show them the WCW.
You guys are idiots.
Good job, kids.
Man, they're probably almost our age.
Nope. 96? No, they're still a little younger than us.
Yep. We can take them.
Are we going to go fight the WCW kids? You heard it here first. If you were one of the WCW kids,
come find us.
Calling you out.
Yeah. Fight us.
I got nothing.
Oh, we're good.
Why is he coming out slow motion? So he got he's the U.S. champ. What is he wearing, dude? That
awesome shit. That's what he's wearing.
That poofy vet. Was that cool in Mexico? Did he was that a thing?
Yeah.
Like, oh, we wear the padded shirts. That. Wow, dude.
I'm flying this biplane today. So I gotta put my shit on.
Oh, man.
Conan? South American what? Oh.
I thought I remembered
El Gato.
I thought I remembered Conan being in better shape than this, but he's kind of, I don't know, I mean, pudgy's not the right word.
Bigger than all the other luchadors.
I mean, he's definitely bigger than all the other luchadors. I thought I remembered him being like cut, and built, and he's kind of soft, and he looks like he's got Arn Anderson's body.
The whole time, all those big WCW years, he always had the wife beater on though, and
that's true.
Stupid bandana.
That's true. You know? I don't know if I've ever watched a full match of him at this. I definitely have. I've seen full matches where he wears this dumb stuff. But yeah, when he was Arriba la Raza, right? Ole vato,
Orale.
Dude, I hated that Conan. Who's this?
Ming.
Here comes Ming. Whoa.
High flyer from Mexico, Rey Mysterio Jr.
versus
Ming.
No,
that's Ming.
No,
I'm just,
a bunch of boa constrictor. What? Dude. I can't concentrate with the fucking closed captions on. Kinsei Suzaki. Well, speaking of U.S. champs and champions, here he comes.
U.S. champ.
Lord Steven Regal. He's not the U.S. champ.
What is going on?
Backhand slap we saw in the main event. I don't know, man. I can't. I need to not read. I need to not read the closed captions.
You can't follow any of this shit. Yep.
That's Sting!
Ah! It's Sting. Woo! God almighty.
See the U.S. champ? What belt is that? No, that's the tag champ belt. What
They
the fuck?
They talk about whatever they want, dude.
Apparently, man.
Ming's in the ring.
All right,
a
Sting.
whole basket of king cobras.
Sting versus
And,
Ming, where
yeah.
they just like, who rhymes? They'll wrestle this week.
Sting and Ming. Let's go.
Sting and Ming. Powers and Page. That rhymes, right?
Yep.
They both start with peace. Everything's got to have a gimmick, right?
Everything that starts with the
Page
P rhymes.
Page and Powers.
Yeah.
Sting and Ming.
Sting and Ming.
Steiner and Booker. Kind of rhymes. They have the same last syllable.
This is awesome. You guys, I don't know if you guys know this, but this is the best time I've had ever.
Ever?
Of all time.
That can't be true.
That's true.
Even the whole town?
Yeah. Maybe even the whole town. Good God almighty. Ming and Sting. I can't even say that out anymore.
I don't think I noticed 2 weeks ago when we saw Sting. Well, the last 2 weeks when we've seen Sting, I don't think I noticed that he had the long brown hair here. He was not the short blonde crew cut.
No, so that happened shortly before this run.
Dude, Ming is whooping his ass.
Oh yeah,
What is that?
Because NWO comes around,
Yeah.
Sting disappears for a year,
Right.
fucking year, and it's the best year. It's a great year. I'm not gonna say it's the best year ever. It's a great fucking year.
It's a great year.
Of all time wrestling storytelling, it's a great year.
Yep.
It's one of the best ever.
Okay.
And he disappears come like November, I think. He's just gone.
Just
And
gone.
then like a month later, he's the Crow in the rafters. And you don't know it's Sting until somebody says, "That's Sting!" You know?
They don't say that the very first time? I would have assumed they said that the very first time.
Oh, they might have.
That's Sting! I don't know. We'll see, I guess. We're not going to watch that far. We're only watching to the birth of the
Maybe
NWO.
we'll do all of 97.
No. I mean, eventually,
We're only 2 men.
there's a lot of, well, you know, like there's a lot of wrestling for us to go through. There's a lot of Attitude Era.
Oh, yeah.
You know what I mean? So
We're not even scratching the surface.
yeah, a lot of Monday Night Wars.
This is a good run for
This is a great run.
historical stuff.
Yeah, this is a great run. I'm excited.
You cannot bulldog Ming.
Ming's selling. Hopefully, wow.
If you do, you'll get small.
Ming just did a small package, dude. Ming. Is Ming just one of those dudes that can do everything and does do everything
Yes.
and has the most
He can take a Bret Hart bump into the
and has the most epic mullet ever.
yeah, best mold of all time,
Yeah.
and also probably the toughest guy that's ever wrestled.
I don't know. I think
I
I think I could take Ming.
All right, let's set that up.
You hear it, Ming? I'm calling you out.
You guys know Ming? Call us. At us.
At
on
me.
Twitters.
At me, Ming.
Ming don't know
What's he
shit.
doing? Does Sting know how to do the Scorpion Deathlock?
No, he just learned it. This is a new deal. Oh, don't tap Ming.
He's got it
Come
hooked.
on, Ming.
That's got to be it. That's got to be it.
No! Never
It's
mind.
Sting, man.
I
It's
believe
Sting.
it. I'm buying you over Ming. Min. All in. I was out for a second. But
Well,
drug
that's
me
why.
back
That's
in.
why you never doubt me or Sting.
It splashed. Sorry.
You're good. It's fine.
Oh!
It's fine. It's fine. It's perfectly fine. Oh, do we got more Duggan coming?
Good God Almighty!
Oh, is that Lord Davy Blears? Right? He's got. We got. Is that the match coming up?
It is. It's Davy Blears versus Jim.
Lord Davy Blears
Yeah, my bad.
versus Hacksaw Jim Duggan. Here's more
Deborah McMichael. Malbanks McMichael.
Malbangs McMichael. Love it. With Bobby Heenan. Why wouldn't she be?
Heenan and Mean Gene.
Please.
Good God Almighty.
Please, Mr. Heenan, don't make my husband go crazy.
Yeah.
If my husband goes crazy, he might hurt somebody. Did I sound just like Deborah McMichael's right there?
He might kill the Macho Man.
He might.
Do you want those bloods on your
Too
bloods?
soon. Too soon. Do you want those blood? Yes. Are you
blood
afraid of
on
those
your
bloods?
You want them bloods on your hands?
Nobody wants those bloods on their hands.
No, they don't.
Follow me, Toots. Hey, don't take her in to see Flair. If she goes in to see Flair, Flair's going to fuck her.
Yeah, this is done.
It's over. Oh, it's...
Nope.
Here they are, gals.
Hey!
Look at Flair. And he's... Whoa!
God
Jesus! That Bobby slammed the door like that, like he was trying to take out Mean Gene.
Hey, Mean Gene's your friend. Oh, what happened?
Flair's trying to wrape her. Who the fuck is that?
It's the Renegade.
This is the Renegade. Why are they beating the shit out of the Renegade? Woo! Woo! Flair. Woo! And who's fucking Anderson?
He's just kicking people, dude.
Who's Anderson beating the shit out of? I don't know. He's down, dude.
Just some people.
Hey, whoever that is kind of got a nice ass. It looks like a chick, man.
I hope it's a guy.
It's definitely a guy.
I hope so.
It's definitely a guy. I don't know who that is.
Progressive drunk wrestling podcast.
I don't know. Fucking Anderson's beating the shit out of them.
Hey, get in there, Doug Dillon.
Isn't that just crazy? I don't know what this is. That was fucking crazy, dude.
It was just crazy.
Like they slammed the door shut, like the Horsemen were gonna rape McMichaels.
Yeah.
McMichaels comes out in tears, and
Hairs everywhere.
And they just come out and randomly beat the shit out of two dudes we didn't get to see on camera.
The closed captioning just said Super Chicken.
So that was Super Chicken. And
Oh, who's this? Squire
Dave Taylor. Dave Taylor. That's who I was trying to say. I knew it was a Dave, man. Dave Taylor. Not
Dave Berlin.
Squire Dave Taylor.
Yep.
God damn it.
With Jeeves.
Is he wrestling Hacksaw?
I hope so.
Dude.
Because he...
Dude, that punch. Hacksaw's not even close, dude. He's like, ugh, you took my, but he's got to hurry and wrap his fists up in the tape.
Regal got him good,
dude.
Though. Oh!
Hey, I'm more juiced for this match than I should. But why didn't he have a suit on again? Look, oh, yep. Is that a thing? Is that a? Done that in the
Scout's honor?
No, hey, in England, where they're supposed to be from, this is like giving the middle finger, right? This is like fuck you.
I think it's in
isn't it?
I don't know.
I thought throwing up the two fingers.
Everybody in the UK.
Oh!
Our 3 listeners from the UK. You guys tell us.
Like, comment, subscribe.
Yep. All of those.
Here comes Hacksaw.
Oh, USA!
Hacksaw.
USA! Tough guy. All right. Let's have a guy. Is this a pee break guy?
You want? Is this a pee break?
What's the next tasting we're going to do?
Next tasting. It's time for a tasting. You're not going to like it.
I bet I do.
Because this
I bet
tasting...
I like it more than Dave Taylor and fucking Hacksaw.
So, I got a tasting for us tonight that we're going to go ahead and take since this will be the pee break match. And, as we talked about previously, I tend to be more of a Scotch guy. So I got us some Scotch tonight. I got us Grant's Triple Wood Blended Scotch.
Good God Almighty.
Good God Almighty. So
Grant's Triple Wood.
We're gonna try some of this.
They used to call me in high school.
They call you Grant's Triple Wood?
Yeah.
I've never had this before, so I don't know if it's gonna be any good. I'm normally a Scotch guy, but the only other Scotch we've ever tried on this
Monkey Shoulder.
I hated. I liked it at first.
Still in here.
It's definitely here. It's going to be here for a long time.
Yeah, because you know I'm not gonna pick it.
Right. It was very
That might
smooth.
live here forever.
It was very smooth. So I thought I liked it the first time I tasted it, but then I drank a little more of it. I had like a pour of it, and man, it got worse and worse. And I fucking hate monkey shoulder.
What did it taste like?
It tasted like a tire, like a new car tire.
Like if you'd lit it on fire?
No, there was no smoke.
Oh, just
see, I like
just
smoky scotches. I like a smoky scotch.
Okay.
So it was just the tire. And I'm getting,
I have news for you.
yeah, this is going to be the same, isn't it? There's there's like a sour smell in here. It's not.
Oh, Grant.
It's not a super boozy
no, it's not
smell. It's not boozy on the nose.
Most Scotch isn't though. Like you're
It's
always
got
gonna get that.
Gosh, there's a real
A real saucy deal.
This is not gonna be good. It's definitely sour. I can smell a Band-Aid in here.
Yeah.
Oh, it's like a no. You know what it is?
But they
It's
all
like
have
a.
Band-Aids.
It's
They all
like
have
no.
tires.
It's like a new. It's like it smells like a shoe store, like a new shoe store. Like when you walk in Shoe Carnival or a Payless, that's what I smell. He's got that tape. I told you, man, that was a gimmick. Out cold.
He just killed Dave Taylor
cold.
with a roll of tape. The best. Good job, Hacksaw.
Give it a try.
Thanks for the Scotch, I guess.
It's pretty smooth.
It is.
It's pretty smooth. It's yeah, okay.
He tried to throw the tape in.
It is.
Yeah!
Dude, he doesn't even try and rip the tape off.
He just with tape.
He just he tapes up his fist and knocks the dude out.
Almighty.
He doesn't.
I'm sorry for ruining the tasting.
No, it's fine. I think we should have watched that match though.
No, I don't think we should have.
Oh man, this is bad. This is so bad.
Oh, Malenko, Mysterio, music.
I wonder
Brainbuster, dude. You see that shit?
like
Malenko?
like a real brain buster instead of
good
just
God
like a
almighty,
suplex. Yeah, dude, Malenko's the man. Like Malenko
I loved him in this era.
He was great. This was his greatest era, right?
Oh,
I mean,
for sure.
like
And he was probably way too old.
56.
To be wrestling. Yeah. Look at Mysterio too. We're gonna see a fucking.
This is bad. Do we get that match?
Yeah.
Dude, this Grants is not good.
Can I have a different glass?
Nope.
Okay.
you gotta finish your Grants. You can drink whatever you want after you finish your Grants, but you gotta drink the Grants first.
Thank you. Oh, Bubba the Barber.
Here's more. He still have. He's
just straight up.
So he's
no
still.
Hair.
He's still. He's still carrying around Tinta's hair.
Yeah. Yeah.
So he can
Good guy.
cut it up.
The shark. Yeah.
There it is. Look, shave it off, and then he picked. So they want us to believe that he picked all that hair up, saved it, and now he just runs around in his promos cutting it up whenever he's. This is ridiculous.
What would you do?
Dude, this Grants is bad.
This is the worst.
I'm trying to come up with some tasting notes, but like it's just bad.
It's just a Band-Aid. Not even a Band-Aid in a campfire.
No, it does. Scotches. It does taste like a Band-Aid.
Yeah.
Like I get like actual like I feel like the monkey shoulder is like actual rubber. Right? Like here, give me here's what do we got here? Have a taste. You gotta have a taste of the monkey shoulder.
Get some fucking ice in there though.
Well, okay. Well, drink.
Good God,
you want to drink your water?
What water? Is there water? Oh.
Alright, here's some ice.
He washed his hands.
Here's some monkey shoulder. Nah, taste the monkey shoulder. That's like...
I don't understand why people like Scotch, dude. I've tried so hard for so long.
Dude, my go-to at home. I have a bottle at home, a Johnnie Walker Black, that I love. But this garbage, this Grant's.
Is Johnnie Walker Black blended Scotch?
Yeah.
Oh, this is blended Scotch.
This is a blended Scotch. This is a blended Scotch. Let me see if this is...
That doesn't mean shit. It all tastes like Band-Aids, folks. All of it.
You're supposed to taste the...
I know, but I couldn't finish that. Hey, Scott Norton's coming out.
Awesome.
Gonna kill the giant!
I don't taste any wood. I don't taste any...
No.
You know what? Actually... Okay, so I've got some water in here now. It's a little better. What are you getting, Jonesy? It's rubbery, right?
It's fucking fire.
Okay, so
but fire.
But that's my point. So the Grants comes off so like the Grants tastes like a Band-Aid.
Yes.
The monkey shoulder tastes like a tire. And like it's a very...
Which is a larger Band-Aid.
I mean, I get what you're saying, but like there's a difference there, right? Are you getting that at all?
Yeah. No,
okay, all right.
There is a difference.
Now, I have some ice and water in the Grants now. And I do feel like now I can pull, like there's a little bit of wood in there.
So,
I taste a little bit of the oak barrel in there. It's better.
I don't feel
it's
like
better.
I don't
it's
feel like
a little
Scotch
less.
is supposed to be enjoyed straight and warm. I really don't. I'm sure there are people who are into it.
Right.
But Scotch is never a thing where I'm like, yeah, I want that warm and straight. or even at all. Honestly, but that's just me.
So to be fair, I never want any whiskey warm.
No, me neither.
I never want any whiskey warm and straight.
Me neither.
Coffee. Is it the second hour?
Yeah.
You know what that means?
Music. Sorry.
No, it's the second hour. It's the second hour, Jonesy. We got to do it.
Yeah, it is.
We got to do a shot. What do you want? You want to finish the Scotch?
Oh, God, I hope so.
All right. Welcome to the second hour Nitro.
Cheers,
Bobby
brothers.
Heenan, Eric Bischoff about to take over on commentary.
Wee.
Wow. It's bad.
It's the worst.
It's not good. I like it. Yours was monkey shoulder.
Fuck. Good God Almighty.
I think the Grants. I probably need to try some monkey shoulder in ice and water. I iced and watered the Grants, and I feel like it got a little better. I feel like some of the wood came through. Some of the like it opened up a little bit. Some of the sweetness came out.
I feel like there's no manner of Scotch that would not be better with water and ice.
Very true. I think I had some of the monkey. You know what?
I don't feel like
I'm gonna suck it up and do it.
Is a neat drink.
You're right.
Maybe it is. Like I'm sure there's. Scotch drinkers
some
out
people
there, but,
some people think that.
But man,
I don't know.
not
People.
for me.
There's people that'll tell you, oh, you only drink Scotch. Obviously there are people all over that are going to tell you how to drink your stuff. Drink your whiskey. I'm going to drink my whiskey however I want it. If I want to ice it, if I want to soda it. If I want to ice it, if I want to soda it, if I want to do whatever to it. Are we just ignoring the Scott Norton giant match that's about to... I don't know about big.
No. It's huge.
Hey, remember last week when Scott Norton got chokeslammed twice and then a bunch of leg drops and a bunch of elbow drops and then still stood up and beat Hugh Morris?
How bad he did. I did forget. I would have swore Hugh Morris just moonsaulted him and won.
No, that's not what happened at all.
He tried to moonsault, and Scott Norton maybe thought to catch him and didn't.
I mean, Scott Norton tried to catch him.
He might have.
Yeah. But Hugh Morris is 400 pounds. And you just ain't catching that on a moonsault. Hey, why?
That's good.
What is happening here? Why are they going to the outside? So they go to the outside.
Hey, take the giant outside.
Big eye rake.
Yeah.
You know,
he's killing him, isn't he?
He's got to be, man. Like, you know, I bet not though. I bet these guys. I bet these guys weren't resentful to Paul White. Whoa! Oh, wow! Chokeslam on the outside.
That's it, though.
Dude.
Dead.
And he just ate it, dude. Like, big props to Scott Norton for that, because he just jumped up and took that big high chokeslam on the outside on the floor. That's it. 1, 2, 3. Wow. Remember last week? Last week the Giant did that too. Was it Rick Steiner? Yeah. Who didn't take it? Like he picked him up and then kind of came down and he landed on a foot and then fell up. Like they really tried to make. Yeah, they really in the walkway. They really tried to make it. Oh, here's Lex Luger. Lex Luger coming in to make the save, but the Giant just grabs and throws him back out of the ring.
The aisle. Hey, Lex.
Big sidekick. Oh. Quit doing that sidekick. You look dumb. Whoa, is he gonna throw the
good fruit there,
dude?
What are you doing?
Disrespectful, wasteful.
Catering put that out there. You just threw it on the ground.
That's the Horseman's. Oh! That's the Horseman's buffet, man.
No, it's on the O's.
I don't think it was.
We're gonna argue about this till we die.
True.
True.
Hey, why did
Hugh Morris?
Hugh Morris and the Big Show just roaring at him. You know what? I'm just gonna say I've been wrestling 20 years, and I've never just.
Oh. Hey, what are you guys doing? Give me this mic.
Dude. Hey, what about... Hold on. This is my favorite thing ever. So they just did the thing. So Lex Luger comes running down. Makes a save. They fall out on the Giant. Attacks the Giant. They fall out outside. They fight a little bit. The Giant is going to put him through... Can't find him. No. The Giant runs to the back, but he's just right over it. Dude, that's the most... No. So
Luger disappeared.
Okay, hold on.
He went to a different.
Hold on. Whoa!
Holy Kidman! Good God Almighty! It's good hair.
Billy Kidman,
biggest cruiserweight of all time.
Not here.
He was 230 pounds.
Billy Kidman, 230 pounds. Billy Kidman is 12th here.
That's true. Still 200.
Wrestling Regal. This is a cruiserweight match?
Awesome. Get him, Regal.
Maybe he's going to wrestle Jeeves. Hold on, because we got to go back and talk about how fucking Lex Luger. So Lex Luger comes to save the Giant, tries to save Scott Norton, attacks the Giant. They fight to the outside, they wreck the buffet table. Lex Luger hit him with the ice bucket, and then Kevin Sullivan, Big Bubba Rogers, and Hugh Morris, who were they the Dungeon of Doom?
Yeah.
Okay.
I guess.
So they come running down to help the Giant, and Luger just leaves. Keep the camera, like the Giant freaks out and chases Luger into the back. Except Luger didn't go to the back. Luger went over to the announce table, and the Giant just ran into the back. And like they literally showed us a shot of the Giant and the Dungeon of Doom chasing Luger into the entranceway while Luger was standing at the announce table.
Right.
Like they showed us Luger at the announce table. In the background, you could see like the giant. That's got to be the most WCW thing they've done
this entire time.
Yes, the last 3 weeks that we've been doing this run, right?
Yeah.
Jesus Christ.
Jesus H Christ.
And now
Whoa!
Regal.
Tap immediately.
Now
fuck
Regal.
That
here's Sting.
Stinger.
Sting to save. Whoa!
No. For sure in that promo.
That was amazing.
Regal just chopped him right in the face.
That was amazing, dude. And Sting's just gone. What is Regal doing? Regal's ridiculous,
He's in
dude.
shock, dude.
Because he got chopped in the face?
Let's get in here. Come on. Come on, son.
That was the best chop, the best sell, the best chop sell, the best sell of a chop.
Time.
Dude, he put him in that.
If you plebeians on
Dude.
the street got chopped in the face, Public Enemy. Never mind. I will stop talking.
No, Public Enemy versus the Nasty Boys, bruh. Dude, I need a drink for this.
Yeah, we do.
It's on.
This could be a pee break or the best match of the night.
No, this is.
Why are the Nasty Boys here? Anyway,
because Hogan's there.
if you got chopped in the street by Regal, the way he chopped Sting, you just be like, "Oh, I'm sorry, sir."
Yeah.
That's for sure. That's real. Real. What are you doing? You drinking some Cody Rhodes?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Here we go.
No entrance.
No entrance. They just
Rock
ran
rock.
down.
Johnny Grunge. Let's go. Oh my God.
Dude, this is amazing. If you expect anything that resembled a wrestling match, shuck all your expectations.
What the fuck?
Because it ain't gonna happen.
I'm flabbergasted.
Dude. Hey, these guys are on it. I love it. This is amazing.
You guys.
I don't even know what to say right now. Public Enemy ran down while the Nasty Boys were still making their entrance and just attacked them. Except that now the Nasty Boys are just like, nope, here we go.
No selling everything that Public Enemy.
Yeah, nobody. Wow, Skaggs just threw that chair at Rocco Rock like, eat shit. Has anybody sold anything in this match yet? Oh, there's Skaggs.
Skaggs sat down in a chair and yeah.
Nope. No. Hey, Skaggs, and threw that coat over him, and Skaggs is not selling that. Get out of here, dude. Skaggs, that's not a.
This match.
Oh, man.
Good God Almighty.
If you're not watching along with us, this match is terrible or wonderful. There's a level of wrestling. So, like, the best thing in the world is the most entertaining thing in the whole wide world is really bad wrestling.
Yeah. It's pretty great.
And this is, so if you're not watching this match,
Even bad wrestling's great.
I just don't think we can do justice to it.
No.
Like now the Public Enemy is like now they're starting to sell. These guys came out and they're just swinging and punching, and now it's gonna try now they're gonna try and be a wrestling match.
Wearing fucking hockey jerseys. Nobody's
Are those hockey jerseys? I don't even know what that is,
I
man.
don't know.
That gear
guessing. I don't watch
gear
hockey.
is ridiculous.
It got worse.
I mean,
Do you remember when the Acolytes beat the fucking shit out of them?
Yes,
on
I do.
WWE?
dude, I've gone back and watched. I've gone back and watched that. I was just watching. You know, actually, I just was watching the other day, and a clip from it was on YouTube, and it was a clip from one of the Dudleys shoot interviews where they were talking about beating the shit out of just Johnny Grunge. They'd had a match, and they were both like, oh, we respected Rocco Rock, so we just beat the shit out of Johnny Grunge. It's like awesome.
Oh, terrible, dude. This is awful,
dude.
Good for the Nasty Boys, though. Still sporting them haircuts from 8 years ago.
Dude, they did not change that look. The Nasty Boys
Splatter
did
paint,
not change that look.
shirts.
And why would they? Why would they? Hey, did you ever feel like Brian Knobbs was like wrestling's Sam Kinison?
Yeah.
Hey, does anybody?
Now that you say it.
Now that I say it?
Yeah.
Now you'll never unsee it?
Cunt! Sorry. Bleep that out.
No, it's goated. I'm pretty sure that was a verbatim bit by Kinison.
I think it was. So that was a good impression.
That was a great. Does anybody know Sam Kinison anymore? Like, is that a...
Look at that.
Wow!
Pile driver. Hey, you're getting up here.
Joey Grunge is dead. And this match continues when we get back.
God. Thank God it
Goodness
does.
gracious. Oh, it continues
World's
after...
about to change. Prepare yourself.
After... I don't think that gets an air horn. There's no air horn in the Mortal Kombat. It gets the Mortal Kombat. Mortal Kombat! That's another thing. Does anybody get that? I don't even know, man. Is that stuff that's old? Like, I mean, I know there was just a Mortal Kombat game like last year or the year before. Right?
Did it have that song in it?
But that's what I was gonna say. I don't think it had that song in it.
Nothing was better than
Does anybody know the Mortal Kombat song? Does anybody know Sam Kinison? Like anybody younger than us know Sam Kinison?
No, they do not. There's not one person a year younger than me who knows Sam Kinison.
That's what I'm saying.
He died in like 85, 86, I don't know, 89.
Really?
Yeah. 90?
Nah, I was gonna say I feel like he died in the 90s.
91? I don't know.
I feel like so legit.
You guys are old. We're not old.
Man, legit. I feel like I don't remember.
Look up Sam Kinison. Not a great comic, but a
influential comic.
Yeah,
he was. Yeah, you know, he's not funny.
Not at all.
But for some reason,
not my jam.
For some reason, he was
super
popular, super influential. A huge name.
Big time.
A lot of other people thought he was funny, apparently.
Yeah.
Yeah, I got
even other comics.
Call the match. I got to do the Infinity.
Oh, fuck. All right, I'm calling the match now. The Public Enemy sucks. And so do the Nasty Boys. But we're going to double team Brian Knobbs anyway. With an uneven fucking... God damn it. Uneven double back elbow. Nobody knew who the legal man was, so both of them tried to get out of the ring. Grunge 69's the legal man somehow. And here we go. Brian Knobbs. Hot tag Jerry Sags. Get in there. Yeah.
Was it a hot tag?
No. It was not. Nobody knows what's going on. It's the worst whip I've ever seen in my life. That's
it's the hardest clothesline in the corner I've ever seen in mine.
Yeah, absolutely.
Dude, and he tried his hardest.
Oh!
Sags tried his hardest to drop Rocco Rock on his side, man.
Sure did.
That was not. He went for like.
No, Rocco was trying pretty hard to fall on his side too.
Dude, what are these guys doing, dude?
Killed him. Dead. Nasty Boys.
I like the Nasty Boys fine enough, right? Does fucking Joey Grunge have a cast on his arm?
Johnny Grunge, yeah.
Who the fuck ever?
I think he does. That's Cowboy Bob Orton, dude.
No. Don't you ever. Don't you ever.
besmirch that name again?
You need to call Cowboy Bob and apologize for that.
I will. Oh, Brian Knobs is having nothing of it. He went and chased Rocco Rock down.
You want some more grants while I got it here?
Fuck no. Rather eat the booger.
You sure?
No. Seems far-fetched, but, you know. We have this whole roster. I bet there's something better. Yes, pump handle. Pump handle, Jerry Sags. Slam, Brian Knobs. Get him.
Sags, you gotta get out of here.
Yeah.
What was that?
What the fuck just happened? Hey, bump. Don't hit me, though.
Dude. I've seen the Nasty Boys.
Oh, God. I thought that was the finish.
The Nasty Boys ain't putting over Public Enemy. Are you kidding me?
Oh, my God.
Knobs is friends with Hogan. There ain't no way they're losing to the fucking Public Enemy. Here we go. We got the split screen. Oh, fucking. What was that? He hit him with that garbage can.
The split screen was
fucking. Awesome. He just threw that, and now he threw the garbage can back in. Fucking Brian Knobs just ran over and threw that garbage can at Rocco Rock.
But the split screen was live.
Yeah.
There was not like a
No, it wasn't a replay. No, it was so we could see both guys fighting.
Awesome.
Dude, Brian Knobs hey, Rocco Rock was for real mad, right? Because Brian Knobs ran over, threw that garbage can down on his head. Rocco Rock didn't sell it, picked it up and chucked it back in the ring.
Show.
That was amazing. Hey, those guys. I've seen the Nasty Boys have good matches before, but they are not good wrestlers, right?
No.
Public Enemy is just the worst. They're not even a good tag team. They weren't even like they were never like in sync, or they didn't do stuff, like they didn't seem like they had chemistry together.
Right.
They were just two dudes who were alive at the same time.
Yeah. Both show. Don't get Ming. No selling. No, that's for sure. Like the Nasty Boys had a lot of good matches with good teams.
Right.
And Public Enemy sucked. Always. Every time.
Public Enemy was bad in ECW, and that's saying something, right?
Yeah. Why did they get signed? Why was that the ones they went to? It was like, yeah.
Well,
Public Enemy.
I do think Public Enemy was like a thing. You know what I mean? Like they were like the first bit of hip hop to come into wrestling.
Yeah. Okay.
They weren't really. I mean, it was ECW. It was, like wrestling was a little behind the times. Wrestling was still, and I've heard, I'm not saying this myself, I've heard Paul Heyman talk about it. Wrestling was still hair bands, and they were the first ones that kind of came out in like jerseys and had a hip hop theme going on, right? So they were like they became a big thing for ECW at first, right? Mm-hmm. I mean, what else? What else is there? I don't know. The fuck is this?
Well, he's our coach, dude.
Was this
coach has to wear oil.
Is this a promo I missed? What?
No, yeah.
Oh, we're having technical difficulties again. Ah, son of a bitch! What'd you do, Jonesy?
Good God Almighty! Look, look, Mean Gene. I don't know. Kevin Green.
He's got his Slim Jims.
Snap into it.
It's all great.
Mongos. Mongo.
What? Are you thinking what I'm thinking?
Like fucking
the Macho.
Macho.
What?
It still tastes like fucking Scotch every time.
I'll drink your beer.
I don't have a beer.
Oh, what else you got? We'll get something else.
Get out of here. I'll drink yellow corn if I want.
Got you.
It was a joke. It was a joke. It was a joke.
Too late. Now you got
We're
some
gonna
yellow
have to
corn.
pause for a second.
All right, folks, we're still trying to contend with a bit of technical difficulties here. We're at 105, 26, 7, somewhere in there, just for timestamp to see where we're at. So we've done some editing, and we're trying to keep it on track. I don't know. Normally we don't have this problem, but tonight we're having tonight we're having some struggles. I guess that's just life, man. But luckily, we've got drinks, we've got friends, we've got wrestling.
Fuck yeah,
so, if we're having some technical difficulties, how upset can we really be?
And this is what everybody's dealing with, anyway.
Presumably.
But
whoa, you okay?
what is going on?
We're in the. I don't know, man. Macho's.
I didn't think you could be here. Oh yeah. Take my bag.
Macho's here to help Mongo and Kevin Green train.
Yep.
They've still got that tackle dummy in the ring.
Oh yeah.
Macho has a pirate bandana, a sleeveless flannel.
But we all have those things. So
he's got a bandana on one wrist and a sweatband on the other wrist. Was that not? What the fuck was going on? Was that not the most 90s thing you'd ever seen?
it was awesome.
Oh, wear a flannel like Nirvana.
Yeah. Grunge, yeah, brother.
Come as I am. The cream rises to the top. Didn't both these guys have a match earlier?
That was
Sting and Luger?
Was last week.
That was not last week.
It was last week.
Maybe it was. Sting and Luger, tag team champs. Who are they wrestling?
Well,
I hope
Luger's getting ready to face Giant at the fucking pay-per-view. So
that's right. Luger and Giant.
Mm-hmm.
Well, Luger has already been out to attack the Giant, and Sting has already been out to attack Regal with the best fucking chop I've ever seen in my life.
Yeah. Well, in the backstage build up to that, Regal just chopped Sting right in the face.
What, so?
He did. It was awesome.
Was it a chop or a slap? I don't think it counts.
It was a chop. Right in his face.
Dude, is this fucking the Horsemen versus Sting and fucking Luger?
Of course it is.
Fucking Nitro delivers, dude. Holy shit.
How awesome is this?
This is awesome.
We got Flair and Arn. We got Woman and Miss Elizabeth.
And we got Sting and fucking Luger.
Damn it.
Yeah. Oh, let's see. It's still rolling.
I'm gonna yell.
Don't yell.
A lot.
Pwang.
Pwang.
Pwang. Fun, fun.
You sound just like the Horseman. I thought it was actually there.
It's because
that guy. Look at that kid.
What the fuck was that on that? Like, I know that was supposed to be Sting on that finger, but did that look anything like Sting?
This guy.
And why does Ric Flair's hair look more like Sting's than Sting's hair?
World Wrestling Tag Team Champions. Do you know?
Champions.
Did you know they had a U.S. Tag Team Champions at one point in time?
No, did they?
Yeah.
I do not. I mean, I guess that sounds familiar. Like when you say that, yeah, I guess that sounds familiar. But I mean, do I remember that specifically? I don't know, man. Here in the Midwest, we didn't get much NWA, so like it was tough to keep up with that. I hear all the time And it's a little outside of my time, but you know, they talk about a lot of stuff like, well, fucking fuck off Flair, I guess. Jesus.
Woo!
Hey, why is Flair just acting like that? What are you doing? That's ridiculous.
Yeah, the ref just did that to him 17 times.
I'm just
that
being
ref last week.
Flair's like, I'm just being me. Why are you shoving me around?
Right.
What the fuck? What do you mean,
Keep
Flair?
your goddamn hands off me. Man. This is fun, right?
I'm having a blast.
I mean, you know.
This match is awesome.
Except for the internet sucking.
There we go. No, we're good.
For a minute.
For a minute.
I'm going to yell.
You know, it kind of shows, like, I do feel like, you know, we're getting to see here. I don't know. Hold on.
Now we're getting to see here how comfortable Lex is.
Well, what
Workers.
actually? So we're getting to see here. You know, WCW was putting on matches like Sting and Luger versus Ric Flair and Anderson, and Raw was putting on, you know, what, IRS versus PJ,
TL Hopper.
TL Hopper, you know what I mean? The WWE was still using Raw at this time as like a advertisement for their pay-per-views.
Yeah.
And
this is a TV show.
And Nitro, yeah, and the Nitro was a TV show. Nitro was looking to win their ratings, right?
Yep.
It definitely like shows, and so once they had something, and nobody was watching, right? So WCW was still not a thing that anybody was watching,
right?
You know, a few diehard Hogan fans, and a few diehard NWA fans, and a few, you know, diehard wrestling fans, but to really be like, you know, to really bring in viewers, you know, like, it's easy to see why they were able to overtake WWE, you know, as WWF, you know. As soon as they had something that drew in eyes, right? Mm-hmm. When Scott Hall started showing up, mm-hmm. you know, like, as soon as you have something to draw in eyes, yeah, they've got something to look at, you know, and you see... Yeah. You know, Ric Flair and Anderson come out and wrestle Sting and Luger, you're going to be like, oh, what's this? Oh, this is a real match? Yeah. Cool. You know what I mean?
Yeah, because you did not see this on Raw.
Right.
This time.
Right. Jonesy's frustrated, y'all.
People don't know what we've been going through here.
Jonesy's more frustrated than I am. I'm just having some whiskey and some Rasslin. Good times.
Jonesy's upset.
It's all right.
Our next episode's going to look different.
I'm sure they appreciate that warning.
Yeah. Oh, excuse me.
Am I taking one off the... I'm trying to take one off the...
The guy?
Too much.
Yes.
That's too much.
No, it's perfect.
That's
too much. The best amount there is.
That's too much.
I tried to take the one off. Maybe.
No, I'm clearing one. See, we can't just keep building the roster. We got to be clearing the roster some.
Oh, that's true.
So I'm trying to. I just
We're
cleared out.
We're retiring this bottle.
Ezra Brooks Rye.
Peace be with you.
It's been a good run. There's no room.
Good God Almighty!
There's no room for the Coke in my drink, bro. It's like a splash.
Not. You poured a Jonesy pour. That's a Jonesy pour.
Is that a Jonesy pour?
Yeah, it is, man.
All right.
I love it. Get in here,
Ooh,
Ricky.
it's spicy. Ooh, a little nutty.
We've already reviewed that one. You don't have to review it again.
Wow.
Ah! Lex Luger missing the fucking enormous elbow drop.
Strong Jonesy.
We're here for it, though. Lex is taking all the heat. Oh! Never mind. Sting's... Oh! Sting's coming in for the heat. I love it. Let's go now. Sting. Woo! Get you some Arn. He's... Oh, I love Arn
What's wrong with me right now?
You're a mess.
This fucking Ezra Brooks slapped me in the mouth. It's like, holy crap. I'm still trying to recover. All right, Sting and Anderson in the corner. Ah, man.
Yeah. Nope. Smarter. Yeah. I love it.
Pyaw! I wish Sting made karate noises.
He should.
Pyaw! Pyaw!
What?
Why is Flair acting like that wasn't me. I wasn't there.
I didn't hit anybody in the face. Woo!
Taking time. So this is stuff. Again, here we go. And now we're not seeing it. So last week I kind of talked about this in the Steve Regal match where they were kind of like putting it off. Like here again, we are seeing this match.
Look at this.
This style of wrestling, and I love it. It's old school, but I also kind of see where it almost doesn't work on TV. You know what I mean? Sometimes there's just like a lot of standing around. Now, here again, we're right off because now Sting's on a roll. He's bumped him around a bunch of times. He gorilla pressed Flair to the outside. You know what I mean? But like, I almost get a little bit why the WWE thinks maybe, well, don't let them pander to the crowd because this kind of stuff doesn't work as well on TV.
Okay, but the crowd gets into this, and with that, the home audience gets into it. I know they're making TV for the people, right? Especially now, right? But man, these guys all came up playing to the crowd.
For sure.
This is not a hard camera crew, right?
For sure. For sure. They came up playing to the crowd. And I think there's probably a middle ground between between like the declaration of like don't play to the crowd and like, hey guys, let's try to keep the action moving. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Like there's definitely something because you get some of the energy from the crowd when you're watching.
Yeah.
But you don't get all of the energy from the crowd.
No.
Right? So sometimes if you're standing in the ring with the good guy posing at the bad guy for an extended period of time, it doesn't quite play off the same way, right?
Yeah.
So, like, I get that, and there's probably needs to be some kind of, middle ground.
Yeah.
Because I don't think it should just be, I don't agree with the WWE don't play to the crowd declaration.
Yeah.
Right? Obviously not at all. But I can see like the, hey guys, let's not pander, let's not beg off, let's keep the action moving because we care more about ratings than we do about, you know what I mean? I don't know.
I know I understand that, but like they cared more about ratings now, but like look at what we're watching. This is the main event.
Mm-hmm.
Right?
Right.
This is the old guard.
The oldest guard.
Yeah. I mean,
for sure.
Dude, it doesn't get better. Like, we watch this now. This holds up now. That's my thing. This holds up right now.
I don't disagree at all.
I'm sure there are plenty of people who do disagree with me, but like, this holds up right now. And top rope superplex, huge deal. Flair died. He broke his goddamn back,
or his hip at least. Is Flair? How old is Flair here? 77.
40. Yeah, he's in his mid 40s, which is
he's
fucking insane.
He's 44, going on 72.
Yeah,
and Anderson's 56.
No shit. Anderson, 77 years old. He whipped Joe Louis's ass.
That's true. He whooped Joe Louis ass. Every time talk about boxing, white man got to bring up Joe Louis. No, that's wrong. Rocky Marciano.
He whipped Joe Louis's ass.
That's true. He did whip Joe Louis' ass. Joe Louis 177 years old when he took on Rocky Marciano. Hey, dude, are we gonna have to do some drunk movie podcast?
Yeah, 100%. Definitely the Coming to America one.
Coming to America.
Yeah.
Drunk coming to America drunk podcast.
Zamunda. Princess Zamunda.
Hop on one leg.
Yes. Oh. Good God Almighty! Look at fucking Arn Anderson. God damn it. He's so good.
Yeah.
Ugh. I hate how good he is.
Yeah?
Yeah, I'd fight him.
Because of how good he is?
Yeah.
That seems like an unreasonable reason, but...
Nope, fuck him.
No, I get it. I've been there.
I'd fight for how good he is.
Some of these guys... No, I get it.
And I'm not even watching the two best ever in this match. I'm watching Arn Anderson, right?
Who are the two best ever?
Sting and Flair, right?
Sting? Definitely not one of the best ever, right?
I mean, come on, man.
A huge star, but one of the best ever? I don't feel like... I feel like if I was making the best ever... No. I feel like he wouldn't even break the top 20.
Why?
Unless you are...
He's not a WWE guy?
No, as a wrestler? I feel like Flair... Or I feel like Sting is completely a mediocre wrestler who was a huge star because he was face paint and high energy... But as far as like wrestling goes, he wouldn't even break. I don't even think he'd break my top 20.
No. Stars, top 20 stars. He was the. Oh, come on, man.
Probably.
Yeah, dude.
Okay, probably as a star, but like.
We're not
you said best ever. You said best ever.
No,
and I don't consider him a best ever.
My bad. But this whole run, all
right,
that Sting was on in 96, 7, 8 was because he was the guy who never left.
Right.
And had been this guy
who
could do these matches this entire time.
Oh, for sure. But I feel like Sting as a match. Okay, he had a few guys who he had great matches with, but wrestling ability, I feel like he was just like a straight line, man. He didn't get better or worse, you know. He had a better match with Flair than he had with Psycho Sid, maybe, but that's just a fucking
given
occasion of nature, you know what I mean?
Yeah.
Like I don't feel like he got better or worse. Like his star was the same. I even feel like really Like, if you compare, like, the Crow Sting to, like, the Stinger, like I feel like it's the same level of popularity, just a different character. You know what I mean? Like I don't feel like he ever... Big star, popular for the company, huge for the company, right? I'm not taking anything away from him. I'm just saying he didn't have ups and downs. He just came in at one level, stayed at that level. You know, when the business changed, he just found a different way to be at that same level. I feel like the company got bigger while he was the Crow. I don't feel like he got any bigger while he was the Crow.
Well, no, the company didn't, but I mean, he did.
Man,
that's a big deal for that whole company because they built that.
But
we're gonna see this. So they built that entire run around. Well, they should have built it around Sting being the guy.
Okay.
And that was the deal. Oh, good.
Here comes the Giant. Great.
Good tag match, guys, but here's the Giant.
Yeah.
Oh.
Here's the end. Here's the end of the show now. We got to do some other nonsense.
This was Nitros. Every Nitro. Oh, here's my elbow.
Yeah, that's my favorite Big Show impression ever.
Scott Steiner, wooden chair. Don't care.
Where did he get that chair from?
Why?
Holy cow! Sting's got one too. Where did these ancient wooden chairs come from? Good God Almighty! If they showed up with one of those chairs, I'd fucking leave.
I would punch Scott Steiner. I wouldn't be
happy
about it.
No, look, I don't think the Big Show is. I think he's like, oh no, I'll fucking
I'll fight
pick up your wood ass chair.
Now.
I'll fight all fucking three of you. What the fuck, dude?
That's ridiculous.
Hey, dude, if I ever saw anybody slide into the ring with one of those old ass wooden chairs, I'd just leave.
Yeah,
they wouldn't hit me with that
100%.
shit. I'd be gone. You would have to snipe.
Even if I was a Giant,
you would have to snipe me with that chair.
Yeah,
and then you'd have to, and then you better not. I better not see you ever again. If you slide into the ring and hit me with one of those 100-year-old wooden chairs, it's just like a tree, man.
The Amish built those.
Is that racist?
Is it?
I'm asking.
We test that a lot. I feel like it's not, but I wanted to call attention to craftsmanship.
Yeah, that's a very, very considerate of you.
Here we are.
Here we go. Come up on Bischoff. Oh, Bobby Heenan's mad. What's he mad about? He's mad that they came in with those fucking wooden chairs. Yeah. I would be too.
Yeah,
I am.
Me too.
It's 96. Nobody sat on those chairs in 17 years.
Where are we? Are we in the Puerto Rican area?
That's racist.
It is. Sorry, everyone.
All our Puerto Rican listeners.
Oh.
Bobby's out of here.
Who's this guy?
Oh, there's Scott Hall.
The outsider.
He just showed up. Is that why Bobby? Brother. That's why Bobby Heenan left. He saw Scott Hall coming. He was like, "I'm out of here."
I'm done.
That was his thing for a while, right? Anytime the NWO showed up, Bobby Heenan just left.
Yep.
That's awesome.
He bailed every time.
That's awesome.
Uh-huh. Why is
Bischoff?
Denim
Where's your big surprise? He's not, because he's got a black leather jacket and black jeans, because that's way cooler than. Oh, there's Diesel.
Good God Almighty!
Hey, why's fucking Kevin Nash showed up? Look like he just got off fucking shift at the fucking. Dude, I don't know what he got off shift
big boys play,
at the fucking factory, dude. put my hat on. I got my button up short sleeve and my jeans.
We're not here to play. Yes.
He just worked a full shift at the chair factory. He built those chairs.
Good God, he did. Goddamn right he did.
Oh, 96. I miss you, 96. What was I doing in 96? Playing Dungeons and Dragons.
Yes, you were. Awesome. Me too.
Yeah.
Good God almighty. Let's not admit that on camera ever again.
Too late. Why
Nerds.
not? Why not?
Nerds.
Dude, we're making a podcast about pro wrestling, and while we're drunk, I don't think anybody's like, "Oh, these two dudes are the coolest dudes I know."
Yeah. These guys didn't play D&D ever. Yeah, you're right.
I mean, I don't know if they thought we played D&D, but actually, I played AD&D, 2nd edition.
Me too.
Nerd.
Only one I ever played.
Only one?
Yeah. I haven't played anything since.
I played other stuff.
I played
Not in a long
other
time.
stuff too.
Not in a long time.
This is getting picked up. This is a great promo. Guys! This is it. I feel like the first time Hall showed up, started teasing shit, like they knew he was Nash was coming, but they weren't sure.
Okay.
Like there was a doubt. That it was
there?
it
I don't
just
know. I
gonna
think they
be
were pretty quick. These guys, because these guys didn't jump like night of to night of,
apart.
right?
2 weeks apart.
Two weeks apart, but I mean, they didn't jump night of. You know what I mean? Like,
No, yeah.
it wasn't like when Luger jumped. I mean, I think they were. I think when they had Scott Hall do his thing, they were probably pretty comfortable that. You know, they probably knew that fucking Nash was coming. I think they were probably pretty comfortable in that.
Yeah.
I don't think it was. I don't think they were like, well, maybe he'll be here.
Right.
But what do I know?
That's not what I meant. Like, it was just it was such a hit or miss business then.
They didn't know if it would get over?
Right.
You saying?
No. They just weren't sure they were going to sign him. Like, they didn't know at the last minute, like, Vince is going to come in and say, nope, got to have Diesel.
Well, I'm saying I don't think that was a thing at that time. We know that happened later on. They've talked about that happening later on when they started advertising the fake Diesel and Razor. Mm-hmm. Like, we know that was a thing then. I think at this point, I don't think they thought that at this point. I don't think there was any concern at this point. I think they thought, these fucking guys are coming over. We got them. You know, because it wasn't like I said, it wasn't like Diesel wasn't on a WWE show on Sunday and then on Nitro. Right. You know what I mean? Like I think they were probably like that stuff was set by the time he was there.
Yeah. Probably right.
Big stuff, man. I wish that, you know, I'm excited for us to get a little deeper in. Like, this was such a slow burn, and, you know, like, I knew in my head, like, I've talked about having not watched it really, and this is the first time watching these Nitros. Like, I've seen the big moments, but to have actually watched the Nitros, I haven't done that, right? Mm-hmm. This is such a slow burn. I mean, you know, there's not even a ton to talk about. Like we had Scott Steiner, or we had Scott Hall come out and cut a fucking very brief promo the first week and the second week, and then this third week is the only time we've opened with a recap and then closed with those guys being there. Yes. You know, huge. The Diesel showed up. You know, they talked about.
They closed the show.
Right. You know,
and that was an afterthought at that point in time. Like that's the end of the show.
Right.
Maybe after all the commercials, like that is, we come back. Scott Hall's here. Maybe that was the deal. I don't know.
I mean, I think it was the deal. You know, I mean, obviously, the first week they just kind of threw it on there in the middle to be surprising, to get people talking. Once people were talking, yeah, obviously you save it till the end to make sure everybody watches the whole show and sticks through till the end to see fucking Scott Hall and then, you know, now Diesel, whatever. Now we'll see what happens. Now we've got Scott Hall and Kevin Nash. We've got Razor and Diesel on WCW. I'm juiced to see what happens. But fuck, next week we're doing a pay-per-view?
Oh, fuck. Are we?
I didn't realize American Bash was in the middle of this run.
It is.
So next week is Great American Bash 96. Oh, no. Does that need a wing?
It does.
Oh, guys.
We got Regal and Sting. We got stuff and other stuff.
Stuff.
Yeah.
Luger and Giant.
Yep.
What do we have? Other matches?
Yeah. There was another one we were excited for. But Regal and Sting, that's all I remember.
Do we get another Squire Dave Taylor fucking hacksaw match?
I hope so.
All right, guys, we're going to call it a night for this week. Hopefully you will join us next week. Make sure, if you're watching us on YouTube, like, comment, subscribe. Help us get all up in that algorithm.
Yeah.
Of course,
right up in there.
Of course, head over to Facebook. Like us on Facebook so you get all of our updates. You can find us on Twitter at Drunk Rasslin. And we're available, if you like the audio version, on Podbean, Spotify, the Apple, Google Play. We should be on all your podcasting apps, and if we're not, let us know so we can get on it.
Bend over, I'll show you.
Guys, thank you for joining us. We will be back next week with a watch-along for the Great American Bash 1996. Until then, and tonight, always drink responsibly. And guys, thank you. As always, we raise a glass to our lovely loyal fans. We'll see you next week.